What's up, guys? Brad Thomas with goldboys.com, and we have another great NFL slate. Don't scoff because there's a ton of quarterbacks that are backing up other quarterbacks getting a start. Be excited that football's here and be excited that we have some bets to give out. First, let me thank our sponsor, Sleeper Picks. Remember, use promo code GOLDBOYS for up to up to $500 on your first deposit. Also, check out Chalkboard. Use promo code BradThomas, DFS pick site there. And as always, we are going to drop the links in the description for you to find all of these fun things to play and to wager on. But without further ado, let's get into the games. I'm going to start with the Jacksonville Jaguars at yes, I said that, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Do I want to take Tampa Bay -1 with Trevor Lawrence still in concussion protocol? Sure, it's great, cool, fun, but I'm not taking that. I'm looking in the player prop market. And the player prop that I'm taking, I've seen this number steadily rise. At one point, it was 10.5. Next time, it was 13.5. Last week, it was 14.5. This week, bam, 24.5. That is Rachaad White. Total receiving yards. And I'm taking over 24.5. You might call me crazy, Brad. A running back to catch for over 25 yards sounds insane, but you guys don't understand. Rachaad White is having a breakout season and his usage is massive. He's had multiple runs that have scored touchdowns from catches from Baker Mayfield. And what's great about this is Canales is not just saying, we're going to dink and dunk to Rachaad White. What he's going to do is he's actually game planning great receiving routes out of the backfield for Rachaad White that have effectively turned into touchdowns. Doesn't hurt at all that the Jacksonville Jaguars pass defense to pass catching running backs has been awful. If you remember last week, they played against Keaton Mitchell. His number was over 9.5. The dude gets 2 targets a game. And of course, guess what? He smashes it on the first play. I think Rachaad White's going to get ample opportunity seeing something like 5 targets in this game. All he needs to do is catch for 5 yards per reception. If he corrals all of them, and he will hit his over 24.5 receiving yards. Let's move over to the next game. Arizona Cardinals at Chicago Bears. Man, it's not every day that I'm looking at this game. Weather is going to be cold. It's going to be a little windy. You know, Chicago, they call it the Windy City for a reason. But both defenses aren't great, right? Arizona Cardinals defensively haven't been good. They're not a good team. They're better with Kyler Murray than without him, but still not a good team. Their biggest issue, their pass defense. One of the bottom 5 in defensive DVOA against the pass. So how do I attack them, right? I wanted to attack them in a way where I could get paid in full. And I took DJ Moore over 67.5 receiving yards. If you want to take DJ Moore 100+ receiving yards, more power to you. Not only is DJ Moore playing fantastic football, but he's missed their opportunity. And what do I mean by that? He's getting a ton of targets. He's a target monster, a reception monster, and oh yeah, just in case you forgot, he has breakaway ability. The big play is always open for DJ Moore, and Justin Fields loves throwing it deep to him. So I took him over 67.5 receiving yards. I did have leans and flirts on Justin Fields rushing over, Kyler Murray rushing over. I feel like that'd be cute. That'd be fun as well. But ultimately, my favorite bet from this game, DJ Moore, over 67.5 receiving yards. Last, but certainly not least, Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. There was a time when Minnesota's run defense was talked about across the land like a tall tale from back in the day. It's not good anymore. And you know what's even more impressive about this game that makes me want to bet it? There's a running back on the Detroit Lions who is the king or the epitome of Mr. Breakaway. Every game, it looks like he's having 20 and 30-yard runs. Naturally, I wanted to bet Jahmyr Gibbs over, or Jahmyr Gibbs' longest rush over whatever number they put up, because he's bound to have one for 30 yards, but I settled with Jahmyr Gibbs over 46.5 rushing yards. We know the Detroit Lions have had an up and down last few weeks, but there's one thing that remains certain. They've been feeding the Alabama product or Georgia Tech product, whatever you want to call it. They've been feeding him the ball. He's getting upwards of 10 carries per game and you mix in that one 30 or 40-yard run, this has home run bet written all over it. I know the Minnesota Vikings are a live dog, and Detroit has seen their, I don't know, sometimes when they've been favorites against the Chicago Bears, they've struggled. But I think the Detroit Lions are going to really pound the rock well and give the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. He carries the ball 11 times. I'm absolutely certain that he's going to go over. He's more than just a change of pace back, but he definitely can change the pace. So for that game, I'm taking Jahmyr Gibbs over 46.5 rushing yards. Listen, that's all of the bets that I have for you right now. But this is my invitation to you to check out goldboys.com, get in the Discord, find my channel, and continuously cash tickets with us week in and week out. I want to thank our sponsors, Sleeper Picks. And remember, before you head out and press the exit button, make sure you like, rate, subscribe, and comment your favorite plays through the week. And as always, gambling should be fun. So if you have a gambling problem, dial 1-800-GAMBLER. I'm Brad Thomas. Enjoy the games this weekend. And remember, gambling should always be fun. So put a smile on your face. Take care.